Hey dolls, welcome back to your royal BFF, the People's Duchess. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Why the heck did Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, pop out with this photo dump though? Popped out like, I guess you wonder where I've been in. Girl, we were just having this conversation about how tan and healthy and well-fed Harry look, and he get to looking like that whenever he goes to a sunny location outside of California, right? Because yeah, you can get a good tan in Cali, but this type of tan, that deep tan that he had on that Time 100 gala red carpet, that comes from somewhere where the sun is unimpeded by so much smog and industry, right? The clouds are bright or the sky is cloudless. So you're getting a lot more sun, a lot more vitamin D direct. So no, we knew instantly that this was no California tan. We were like, okay, any day now, she's going to release the photo dump of her summer vacation because the jig's up, Duchess. We know. And sure enough, she doesn't ever keep us starving for long. We have been so well fed with this latest photo dump from her Instagram reel. I did ask y'all, where do you think they went to? And oh my goodness, the locations of it all. Okay, so we have the obligatory beach shots. She's there with her children, her husband, wearing this beautiful black low back bathing suit, a cap, and some trainers on the beach. Luckily for us, we have plenty of context cues, and from that picture that she uploaded with her and Princess Lilibet walking towards the coast, we know that this is taken along the stunning coastline of the Algarve region in southern Portugal, specifically around the coastal trails near a city called Melides. Love, love, love this. It looks so beautiful, so picturesque. And you know, they say Harry and Meghan purchased a home a couple years ago in Portugal, which would make total sense. Eugenie and Jack live there, and it's fathomable that they would at some point plan to visit or did visit and loved it so much that they wanted to acquire a piece of property for themselves out there. So we don't know. Obviously, it's just a word on the curb type situation, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if they had some kind of home or even like a summer home, like a vacation home, one that you pay for like the time that you're there. I think they call them timeshares. Well, regardless, it's nice to see them out and about, getting some sun, having some fun. I personally think the two favorite cousins, Harry and Eugenie, met up, as well as the young kid cousins that met up. There isn't any royal jurisdiction as far as William's anger imposed on her to not see Harry and Meghan, so of course they linked up. Another really interesting place that they visited was Loch Tula, Scotland. I hope I'm saying that right. Beautiful, absolutely stunning lake and mountain view. The well-known stopping point of travel leading towards the valley of Glencoe, the very famous Glencoe Valley. I love the scenery, and the way that Meghan takes these pictures are just so beautifully framed. I love how she captures the subject and the emotion, like this picture of Prince Harry throwing Princess Lilibet into the pool. Oh, how much cuter could you be? And who knew that Meghan had this good of a hand, this good of an eye? This is a high velocity, rapid motion shot, and she got it right at the perfect moment, being able to capture this exact frame. The steadiness of the hand that took this picture is insane. Now, we knew Harry was very artistically inclined with the photography, but Meghan being this talented as well is crazy. I guess it runs in the family because Archie is also quite interested in photography, and hopefully we'll get to see more from Lilibet as well. We can already tell that she's artistically inclined based off of her drawings of those fruits and vegetables, which were really good. I mean, the motor skills on this kid, amazing. And her kitchen inclination, like her inclination towards food, she might even become an Iron Chef, y'all. Who knows? But yeah, this picture of her and Prince Harry, easily my favorite. As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I also really love this orchard walk picture. Love Princess Lilibet's sweet little dress. A lot of people have speculated that it's the same dress that she wore to her birthday celebrations in Disneyland, but it is not. You can see here from the side by side, that dress was a little bit longer and just has a little bit more pattern to it. And this one is a little bit shorter, a little bit more simple. Both very lovely, sure to sell out, I'm sure. I love how she, again, frames this orchard picture so beautifully. The boys out in the front, her and Princess Lilibet kind of hanging back, having mommy daughter time. Idyllic. This is an idyllic way to grow up with parents who fought tooth and nail to make sure that you're protected and safe, away from the public eye, prying eyes, subjected to things you don't want to do. This is an idyllic childhood with two very emotionally mature, high emotional IQ people. And that's what makes it so idyllic. Not necessarily that they're a prince and a princess, because that has come with a lot of difficulties, but because they are who they are, because they've done the work, the inner work, the healing, the mental work. And we know from Harry's admission of what Meghan said to him in Spare when he flipped out on her once or whatever, she's not with that violent stuff. She's not with that yelling stuff. She's not with that violent stuff. So these kids are not being raised in a home where violence is served for breakfast Monday through Friday, unlike some people. They're growing up in a very safe and secure home with loving parents, and this is ideal. A lot of us, even as good as our childhoods were, wish our parents didn't fight so much, right? And I love the privacy of it all. We still get to see how they're doing, how they're growing, but from a perspective that gives the children autonomy. This is also a really great way to introduce your kids to a plethora of things and let them choose. Not only do they have the autonomy of not showing their faces online, but they're also being exposed to the world, the real world, right? And they can choose among the real world what they're inclined to, what they like. They are not predestined to do anything. They're not in an environment where not only it's going to be a lot of yelling and violence, but they're going to be called names morning, noon, and night by the British media, by the racists over there, and the royal family will not protect them at all. So this is better. This is way better. They get to be exposed to really cool people like Daniel Martin, Nissan Harriman, Pierre Paulo. Man, even as kids, that Rolodex is already full. Full of the most powerful, interesting people around, not in a bubble. This is idyllic. This is picture perfect and idyllic, as picture perfect could be. The series of pictures with Archie is also very telling. Perhaps we have another pilot in the family. Who knows? The possibilities are just so endless with these children. They have the world as their oyster. It's so exciting to see through these children's lens, and Meghan captures these images so beautifully. And I mean, if this were on a phone, I wouldn't be surprised, but this looks like a professional camera and a professional setup. But you let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to join the membership. We have our Thomas Kingston deep dive coming up on Sunday. You're not going to want to miss this. I promise you. Join the membership, grab a drink, and let's put our Nancy Grace investigative hats on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Please be kind to yourselves. And until next time, bye for now.